Hello everyone, welcome to the next lecture video on chapter number 1, that is review of computers. In the lecture number 8, we will be talking about classification of the computer. So here we have done with the rest of the computers that are classified. In today's class, we will be having a look on the mainframe computer. As this size increases or the computational power also increases, so the next category among the types of computers we have is the mainframe computer, which is very large in size compared to the personal computers and microcomputers or mini computers. So it can perform the complex or multitasking for multi-users at the same time. So many users can log in and many tasks can be implemented or performed. Task in the sense many jobs or many applications can be opened at a time, and you can work on the same application. Many users can also even work on the same application that has been opened. The following are the uses where the mainframe computers finds its place. The first one is airlines. It is used in airlines. So where it has been used actually? In the traffic control, airline traffic controls, it has been used. It has been used in the airline reservation system, okay, and etc. We also find it in the railways and other ticket reservation category also. So the reservation of the seats in the railways can also be performed by using the mainframe computers. Even the government organizations such as the one which will count the population, what we call it as census, uses the mainframe computers to perform their large computational tasks. So these are the areas where the mainframe computers is been used. The very first beginning of the mainframe computer was been shown in the diagram, where the mainframe computer occupied a large space and had much more power than the other computers that they perform. The very much important what we are going to talk is the next category of the computers is the supercomputers. As the word itself says, when I say a superman, he has some superpowers. Okay. Similarly, over here also, the computer what we have is a supercomputer. It usually doesn't have any superpowers like human heroes. It has a special computational power that can perform the calculation at a very faster rate, and the size is very big, and it is most expensive in terms of price than the other category of the computers. The supercomputer can perform or process trillions of instructions per second. That's 10 times more than the normal computer what they can perform at a second. So they are mainly used in complex calculations, scientific calculations, okay, and other areas what we'll be talking about. The uses where the supercomputer finds its application is in the weather forecasting, is knowing whether it will be raining today in your area, or how much humidity or how much light you will have, whether you will have rain or it will be drizzling. All that weather forecasting, earthquakes, thunderstorm, tsunamis, everything will be forecasted by the help of supercomputer. Forecast in the sense telling about the future. Okay, so telling about the future weather condition is the one of the application of the supercomputer. Animated graphics, it will be used in production of animated pictures or movies. Now what you find nowadays, a TV serial, Chhota Bheem, okay, Motu Patlu, all those are the cartoons that we watch, and they are been created with the help of this supercomputer itself. So there are many uses. Next we have is the nuclear energy research. In the physics, you will have the terminologies called nuclear fusion and nuclear fission. So all this technology can be used to generate energy and produce even electricity also and other kind of energy. So all these calculations of environment can be used by using the supercomputers. Next application what the supercomputer occupies is the space science. In the space science, we'll be using this for calculating or computation of the space researches, such like at what time the satellite will reach or at how much speed it will move in the orbit and etc. Weapon and missile designing also, that is crafting the weapons and missile designing can also be performed with the help of supercomputers, such like nuclear weapons, ballistic missiles, surface missiles, okay, submarines and all that can be designed by using the supercomputers. Next is the petrol exploration, is the area where I can find the petrochemical products such like petrol, gas or other things, diesel and other things. So crude oil what we call it as. So all these are the things where the supercomputer finds its application. So this is the Param supercomputer, that is Param Yuva 2, known for its history of India's first supercomputers. It is built by the Indians, of course, with the other effects also. And the fastest supercomputer lies in today's generation is with the China. You can just Google it and find which is the most powerful supercomputer on the earth now is with the China. So they have different names, we cannot pronounce it actually. Okay, what is the things that we see in the, these are all the supercomputers, okay, in CPUs what we can call it as actually. So these are the areas of the cabinet where the entire computational will be done and they occupy full room. The next classification what we have not listed in our category is the macro computers. They are the largest of all the computers in terms of price, memory size, power and speed of process, but not more than mainframe and supercomputer. The characteristics and features are the very expensive in terms of purchase, generates lot of heat when operating, large memory, they have wider variety of peripheral components can be attached. It also supports multiple or multi-users and multitasking. So this is the oldest macro computer. Okay, here you can see the magnetic tapes. Okay, these are the memory devices which stores the memory. So this was a computer which was built by IBM company. So a macro computer. Next we have the applications or the areas where the computers are being used. Generally you all are aware of areas where the computers are being used. This is a 5-mark question. List any 2 areas or explain any 2 areas where the computer is used. You cannot write it generally actually, but you have to think in general way. Like for example, the first application where the computer takes its place is at the home. Mostly when you are at home, you will use it for checking the mails. Then you will use it for the small documentation, typing some assignments. use it for gaming purpose, music and video purpose, to solve your homework, Google some things, okay, or listening to the online classes, etc. Photo printouts, okay, using a good printer. Work from home concept, okay, what we had in the lockdown period, or the software person will be doing that, okay, working from the home concept. Everything is in that. The next area where the computer finds its application is in the education. So in the education departments, nowadays everybody is learning through online courses. So because of this pandemic, schools to universities all uses this computers to educate necessary skills which are demanded by the industries can also be focused in the education, like when you have some soft skills, your chances of getting the job will be more. Okay, to give a demo or a training through online sessions, serve the purpose of teaching aid, just like what we are using it as teaching aid, okay, through PPTs or through other things, will be aiding, or in the classroom will be showing you the PPT screens where it finds an aid to the user or the students, where you can see, visualize the things, how we are visualizing the things, okay, or to convey messages using internet that you find using WhatsApp, using college app and other things are all under the education sectors, okay. Next you have is in science. In science, the application of computer is at a very large scale, but we'll try to simplify it and put it in a simple way. The first thing it finds its application is to analyze the large data that is acquired over a period. Like you can say a census or population counting, or you want to know how many births and deaths have happened due to corona and how many patients have suffered. So this is a large data, huge data can be calculated, weather forecasting, all these are the scientific things that can be done. Used for complex floating point arithmetic, floating point in the sense decimal values. Like I want to know the value of pi, okay, the value of pi is 22/7, which is, and it has been calculated in terms of decimal, it will be moving around 3.142 and it is recurring. There is no end for the pi value. Even supercomputer have now found the last digit of the pi value. It's not actually possible. It is used in image processing, recognizing the criminal's face, okay, identifying the fingerprints and all those things it finds in the science. In the research, researching about nuclear technology, researching about different medicines and other things, all the things are done with the help of computer itself. Okay. Then we have the industry, that is in the terms of manufacturing or production, to develop the software mostly for automate the manual works now which was done by human. It could now be done or possibly done by the computer, which could not get tired or fatigued, and it could perform the thousands of or millions of calculations per second, which human cannot do it. To provide necessary solutions to the clients when they are needed through some aids or through some machines, all that. Software is developed for necessary or for the needs of networking, where networking is interconnection of two or more computers joined together for the purpose of sharing some resources or communicating with each other. See here, we are sharing the information from one place to the another place or to the entire computer. Or it can be used in banking industry to automate the every transactions that we are doing. Business, retail markets like shopping malls, all this are the industries which are affected by the computers. The next industry that we find where the computer finds its application is entertainment, used in music industries, composing of music, used in games, okay, creating of the games, movies, okay, to watch and even to create, and parallelly to visualize certain like a movie like Titanic. Similarly, cartoons or special effects like this can also be made possible by the computers. Okay, nowadays it also been used to promote the products. Okay, through the social media, social ads or online ads are being promoted. So all this. Next is the banking. Okay, to store, access, modify huge amount of data. That is the transactional data, debit and credit data. Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So all these things are being done. So online business or e-business also is been done. Okay, that is Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal. You find many other applications like Myntra also. So all these are staying at a single place. You can have large variety of information or variety of things to buy on or catalog to choose from. Sorry, paying bills becomes easier. You pay through Amazon Pay, Phone Pay, okay, electricity bill, everything, water bill. Nowadays, you can even book your cylinders, that is gas cylinders also, everything. So it saves the time. And online promotions can also be done, promoting a college, promoting certain brands, and all those can also be performed in the banking sector. So government, so used in biometric attendance system monitoring when the employee comes to the company and goes out of the company. Okay, weather forecasting, military application, okay, e-governance, putting Aadhaar card, okay, updating of the Aadhaar card, everything, online payment of taxes, that is TDS returns, insurance for the car, insurance for the health, everything, sending the messages, okay, virtually to the unreachable places. It is very fine, it is very hard to reach certain places. Like if the ship is at the center of the sea, we can reach out to the ship by using the satellite, okay, by sending the SMS or certain satellite calls. So wireless communications like Wi-Fi, WiMAX, all can help us to communicate with one another. Critical applications also been included in the applications of computers in the science to solve the critical problems, commercially used for payroll system, paying the salaries and maintaining what amount of salary is been paid per month to per user. Okay, usually ticket reservation systems. Okay, process control like a boiler pressure control system where the electricity has been produced by the heat, by the hot steam of the water. Satellite communication to and fro, all these are the critical applications that we have. Okay, so that's all about the chapter number 1. Thanks for watching the video.